Hi, my name is Gail Thackray and I'm a medium, and that means that I can tune into the other side and I sense things, I feel things, and I see things that people don't normally see. I'm here in Aragon in the Pyrenees in the mountains of Spain. This is quite a famous place for witches and witchcraft. So what are the witches all about? Of course, when we think of witchcraft, we think about evil spells and black magic. But these women were really just in tune with the land. They knew about nature, they knew about energy healing, they knew about the herbs. The women they called witches were actually healers. They knew plants. And today they'd probably be called naturopaths. I really get an amazing buzz out of this place. I feel a lot of power, a lot of magic here. So it's still a very pleasant place, and I think that the witches' energy, or these powerful healers that they really were, I think that's still here, and that you can come here today and you can feel that, and that they are here with us. There's actually a local preacher here who happens to be an archaeologist, found writings in the church describing the event of these poor 22 women that were burned at the stake here. It describes all their names and even has a budget, like how much it cost for the wood, how much it cost for the rope. And very brave preacher to actually build a monument here so that we remember this and to dedicate this to these wonderful women. The witches used to come up here to the mountain to do their rituals and to meet what they called an aquelarre, which is a meeting of these powerful ladies. And these very special stones are formations that come out of the ground, and they believed that these were wishing stones, that you could put your wish here, touch the stone, and your wish would come true. So I'm going to do that. So they believed there were good witches and there were evil witches that cast bad spells, but really it's all the same thing. When somebody learns the nature, the plants, their uses and the energy work, it's about where they put their intention, whether they put it for good use or for negative use. You can tell the energy of these ladies is still here, but it's a good energy. I'm going to collect some pine cones to go home to maybe do some good spells. This is the actual site that 22 women were burned as witches. Not very nice here. These were actually put here to commemorate this terrible thing that happened by a local priest. You know, although this place has quite sad, scary energy, you also can feel the power that these women had. That they were obviously very magical, very powerful ladies. So this they call the coast of the dead, and the pagans actually used to come and they'd send their dead out to sea here. But today people actually come and put their ashes of their relatives here. But it's a very spiritual place. People also come here just to sit and meditate and feel the energy. There's a lot of myths and legends right here, and a lot of talk of witches. In fact, the sailors used to come here and ask for spells from the witches for protection. They would go to church, but they would swear by the witches, and you see them carrying their little pouch with their herbs in it. And even today, they come and see the witches. I'm standing under the mountain here called Lamendau, which literally means witch mountain. And the witches used to have their secret meetings up there and their ceremonies, the agrolares as they called them, which meant the witches' meetings. And they had several escapes if they got caught up there having their ceremonies. And behind me, all this area in the Basque region was known as witch country. Just sensing all the spirits here inside the witch's cave. This is fantastic. Very, very magical. These caves go on for miles. Wow. And this is the magic stone where you put your hands and you make a wish. Wow. I'm here at the witch's wishing stone, and I'm supposed to put my hand in here and make a wish. I'm in Crone's Cave, where the witches have met for centuries, right up until the 1960s, doing their spells. So I'm going to do a little spell. I brought some sage, and I brought pine cone from Witch's Mountain, and I'm going to do a little blessing spell. So what are witches? Witches are wise women from the past. We call it wicca today. And they could cast magic spells because they knew the power of the land, the plants, the elements, and they could manifest for good and perhaps for not so good.